Hi, this is Patty Jackson. This edition of Patty TV, we're talking about fire safety. The holidays, we want our trees lit, we want the decorations, but you got to do it correctly. It's also very cold outside. In the Northeast, we're getting hit with cold weather. You want to heat your home safely. Fire Commissioner Lloyd Ayers is joining us to tell us about fire safety. Let's start with decorations. I love lights. And I know I'm not alone in loving lights. So what's the proper way, the safe way, to have a lot of lights, but done safely?
Well, you want to make sure that you have the right set for the right purpose. Outdoors, outdoor lights. Inside, inside lights. You want to make sure that you follow all the instructions. They should be UL approved, and you want to make sure that they are serviceable.
Wow, you gotta know when you're doing all the decorations and all the fancy stuff, you gotta do it in a correct manner. And I'm sure this time of the year, unfortunately for you guys fighting fires, you see an increase around this time. Very cold outside. What's the proper way, Commissioner, for these kerosene heaters?
Well, the kerosene heaters, we want to make sure that you use the proper kerosene heater. You know exactly how to use it. That means you've read the manufacturer's instructions. And also, you want to use only K1 kerosene. No other fuels, no gasolines, no other types of fuels, only K1 kerosene. And when you fill those kerosene heaters, after they've gone down, you take them outside. You want to make sure that they are cool, then you can refill it, then you can bring it back inside and relight it. Many people make the mistake of filling hot kerosene heaters and causes fires.
Shopping for a tree. There's so many different tips in shopping for a tree. What should we look for if we're going out to get a live tree?
Well, if we're going out to get a live tree, we want to make sure that it's fresh. That means that when you touch those branches, they should be supple and pliable. And when you shake the tree, you shouldn't have all of the little leaves that fall off.
Okay.
You don't want those leaves falling off. If you find that, you disregard that tree. And also, when you take it home, you want to make sure you take a fresh cut, 1 inch off the end of the stump, so that the tree can have an opportunity to drink that great water that you're going to feed it during that holiday season, so it can stay fresh.
Holiday tips, fire safety tips. It's cold outside and you want to be healthy. You don't want fires in your home because unfortunately this year there were 2 kerosene deaths already.
Yes, absolutely. We had 2 people several kerosene fires, but 2 people who lost their lives due to those fires.
And we don't want that to happen to you. We know a lot of people are struggling and they're looking for ways to keep their home heated, but you want to do it in a safe way. You don't want fires in your home. You want decorations. One final thing, electronics, of course, the big thing. Commissioner, what do you do when everybody is plugging everything up in the home?
Well, we want to make sure you use a rated strip, and it has to have the circuit breaker.
Okay.
So that means you have to pay the money for the strip. Don't go to the dollar store to buy this strip. Go and find a great strip. It'll take the electronics that you need to use, and it has a circuit breaker so that if anything overheats or if it's any problems, it'll break the circuit and save a life.
Wow, and that's what we want to do. We want to save a life. We want you to have a great holiday season, a great winter season. Yes, it's cold. We want to stay warm, but we want to do it safely and correctly. You guys do a great job, our firefighters.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We do appreciate the work that you do.
Great men and women firefighting, responding to emergency medical. They just enjoy it. They love their jobs, but it's about giving service to our citizens. So that's what we do.
And you're doing a great job. Lloyd Ayers is the Fire Commissioner right here in the city of Philadelphia. To the firefighters and everybody, we love you. Be careful out there.